Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this episode. And today we are going to be talking about Dr. Dre and his wife, Nicole Young, who has just officially filed for divorce after 24 years of marriage. So it's being reported that she filed in LA County Court and she listed irreconcilable differences as a reason for ending the marriage. They share two children, a son and a daughter, and they're both adults, so there's not going to be any child support issues that will be involved in the situation. But he is worth a lot of money. Now, she is an attorney, and he is, of course, he's a millionaire, if not close to a billionaire, because he sold his stake in the Beats headphones for billions of dollars recently. And when he had that deal inked initially, it made him listed as one of the richest rappers in the industry because of that deal. So in the filing, she's asking the court to award her spousal support in the divorce, because even though she is an attorney, I'm quite sure what she has brought in during the marriage has not been as much as he has. And that's not to say that that really matters, because they've been married for 24 years. So this isn't one of those fly-by-night relationships where they were just married for a little while. She got with him because he had this deal and she was seeing the dollar signs. He was, of course, famous before they got married, but not to the tune of the millions upon millions, close to billions of dollars that he is worth now. So she was recently featured on an HBO docuseries called The Defiant Ones, and she spoke really highly of him. So it comes as a shock to a number of people who you don't really hear anything about them. You don't really hear anything about them as a couple at all, let alone having any relationship issues. This isn't a couple like Kevin Hart and his wife, who we all know Kevin Hart has been proven to be unfaithful, and he even got with his now wife being unfaithful to his previous wife. So there's been a lot of things in the blogs and in social media over the years because their relationship has not been quiet. The couple, Dr. Dre and his now soon to be ex-wife, unless they work things out, Nicole, you don't really hear anything about them. He hasn't responded to the filing yet, and it'll probably be settled, hopefully, out of court, and it's not going to be a lot of drama or back and forth, because of course, pictures, they say pictures are worth 1,000 words, but in this industry, you can't really tell, because it is an industry where you are playing it up for the cameras. And in a way, I kind of understand it, because you don't really want people in your personal business unless you choose to be one of these people that take to your social media platforms and you're sharing all of your personal details and information and going live and all of these different things all of the time. So he married her in 96, and it was the same year that he left Death Row Records to start his own label called Aftermath Entertainment. He has 5 other kids from a previous relationship, and one of them unfortunately passed away due to a drug overdose, and his name was Andre Young Jr. Couples that have been married for a long time, it is not uncommon to go through the spells where you just feel like you don't really want to deal with that person anymore. You don't know if you want to be in a relationship with that person anymore. Marriage is not easy. It is a lot of hard work, and having a relationship where there's so much wealth and money that is put on the line. Sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it's just cheaper and easier to stick together and to stay together and make it work versus trying to split up, because hopefully this won't get to be an ugly situation. But when there's this much money involved, and especially if he feels like I worked hard to make this happen and he doesn't really want to part with a whole lot of it, then it can easily become ugly, especially since she filed. And the reasons irreconcilable differences is really just a blanketed term for, I'm just tired of going back and forth with this person and I don't really want to deal with them anymore, versus issues with adultery or possible domestic abuse situations, or just, other things that can be really ugly and dirty where it's like, I need to get out of this. But just plain being tired of someone and choosing to split up, you don't really know what all is involved. Sometimes people like that, they may just become hard to deal with. And who knows? He may have made it harder to be with him once he inked all of those big deals with the Beats headphones. And, sometimes people change when more money is involved. It's unfortunate when you see somebody who's been married this long choosing to call it quits and put an end to the situation. But we'll probably learn more as time goes by. And hey, maybe not. Maybe they may choose to keep things private and not really share and divulge a lot of details. But I would love to know what you guys think about this situation. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And thanks so much for listening to this episode. You can click the links in the description box to support the podcast. And thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing and hitting that notifications bell. This is the Minister of Beauty, here to share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So until the next episode, have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.